Simon, the thing is, fans will be back, full stadiums.
Yeah.
If things were to go somewhat pear-shaped, that heaps more pressure on him, doesn't it?
Well, I think that's an inevitability that he will accept himself. He understands that the shelf life that he has there, besides the contract will protect him a little bit, is that if he doesn't get off and build a side relatively quickly, and I thought it was not a well-framed question by Ian, because they haven't had a quality of player. They've had an extreme amount of expenditure that hasn't reflected in the quality of players. When you start buying players from your rivals that decided those players are no longer good enough for them, like Walcott, like Iwobi, and other players that I could mention, Gylfi Sigurdsson, and you start to spend the kind of money on paper that's big dough, the argument that Everton have underachieved for the quality of player, I think, is a slight misrepresentation. I think Everton have underachieved for the amount of spend that they've had. Now, whether that spend has been deployed wisely is another matter. I also heard him talk about a winning mentality needing to be installed inside the football club, which I thought was a strange shot. I would assume was an elite manager that preceded him that seems to have not grasped the concept of a winning mentality. Bentiez will build a decent football side, I suspect, because he does. That's what he does. And if he's given the tools and everything that he wants, he'll be the perfect manager for Farhad Moshiri. If he isn't given the tools or doesn't get precisely what he wants, there'll be a challenge with him and the board. And if he doesn't get the team together relatively quickly, because of the relationship with the town that he loves, Liverpool, there will be a short shrift mentality from a segment of the Everton fans. But that would be the case, I suspect. It'll only be amplified with Bentiez because of his connections with Liverpool. It'll be the case of every manager. If he comes out the door and wins one game in the first 6, they're going to be on his back in the same way they'll be on any other manager's back. They'll just have this added spice of, hang on a second, it's Bentiez, Liverpool and all that went with it.
Jim White and Simon Jordan, Monday to Thursday morning, 10 till 1. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.